and welcome to Feel Good Friday, your weekly dose of positivity right here on our Facebook and YouTube channels. This week we are in the thick of summer, middle of July, hot as you know what outside. And if you're feeling anything like us, you feel a bit like we're right back where we started back in March as far as how things are going with the pandemic. And it seems like there's no end in sight. All the more reason to be focusing on positivity. So today, I'm going to share 3 really great stories with you. The first one is right out of Chicago. Charlie and Allison, hard at work, as always, this time telling the story of a mom who's been working from home since before it was cool. Check this out.
It's become a way of meditation. There's something about getting in the rhythm of throwing and just like losing yourself almost. I'm Brittany Grant, and I am the founder and sole artist of Urban Mama Ceramics. I took my first ceramics class when I was 4 years old and didn't start up again until high school. I took a class my senior year. I then moved to San Francisco for college and did pottery at City College of San Francisco for about 2 years. And I actually kind of lost touch with ceramics for a while. After my birth of my second child,
He'll fly up so high.
I really wanted to go back to work. And so my mother actually suggested that I get back into ceramics. I've always loved the city, and being a mom is really, really important to me, to my core. So, I thought, why not? My small Chicago urban mama ceramics studio, and it just kind of went from there. I like to think of my work as contemporary. I truly hope that everyone that purchases a piece from me, genuinely love it and know that this is me, this is my business, and it's genuine. My big long-term goal would be to one day open up a shop here and have a studio, an actual studio space. It would also be a storefront, but also maybe a small classroom space. And that's my long-term goal. Right now, it's just establishing my business and really figuring out where I want to take my design aesthetic.
I feel so grateful to be able to live my dream, and I am so grateful for all the love and support along my journey.
If you're interested in supporting Urban Mama Ceramics, check out the link in the comments below that Allison just dropped for all of you. Our next story is from yours truly, and it's sort of a reflection of the way I am, okay? Every time I go somewhere, I typically take my camera with me. If I don't take my camera, I take my cell phone. I'm always capturing moments. And in this particular instance, I decided to take my camera for what I say. I'm gonna take my camera for a spin. I went for an accidental 5-mile hike at Shelby Forest with a friend, and I captured it. I also brought the drone because I thought that we were closer to the river than we actually were. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with the footage. Quite honestly, probably would have just sat forever. But I decided to challenge myself, and this is what I edited in 1 hour from our 3-hour 5-mile hike. Meeman-Shelby Forest on a 100-degree day. Take lots of water. I did not do that, should have. This final piece today is really just a reflection and a shout out to all of those folks who are volunteering their time for nonprofits right now. This week we had the opportunity to begin telling a story for Literacy Mid-South about the work they're doing outside of their office and how they've adapted during the pandemic. We decided to go capture AmeriCorps volunteers doing something that takes a lot of time. Packing 3,000 literacy bags. Those bags will be distributed next week across the city to kids of all different grades and age ranges. And this work is super important because if you think about it, our kids have been out of school since March. So these packets are giving them activities, reading materials, and a little bit of art. Gives them a chance to brush up or continue to work on those skills before they head back to school, whether in person or virtually in the fall. Ooh, that is a whole other can of worms I'm not going to open for this episode. That does it for this week's Feel Good Friday. As always, if you're creating something at home, send it our way. We'd love to feature it. And we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.